do, do, do. Good morning. Good morning, Eliza. How are you? Good morning, Dee Dee. Good morning, Jimmy Gale. Good morning, everybody. I'm a few minutes late. Good morning, Gracie. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Like I said, a few minutes late this morning. I was running a few minutes late. Good morning, coolest dad. Good morning. Good morning. I am good. I am good. Had a good weekend. Got to enjoy my grandson for his birthday. So that was kind of nice. That was kind of nice. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Rita Mae. Very cool. Good morning, everybody. I'm excited. I'm excited because we're gonna have some fun today. Good morning. Good morning, Jules. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I got YT going. I don't have anybody joining on YT yet, Sue. Yes. Good morning. Rita Mae, I think your book bestseller list. Oh, Lisa, I'm trying. It's gonna get to the bestseller list. I am. Good morning, Deb. Good morning. Good morning. Have all y'all read the books? Have all y'all read the book? Good morning, Blessed Mess. How are you? Good morning, Shannon. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday to everybody. Good morning, Margaret. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Rita Mae, you have to read my book. Would you like to see? So welcome to the live, by the way. I think this might be your first time on the live. So we do quilting here. If you go to the Big A, the rainforest, go to the Big A and search my name. You will find book 1 and 2. It's a series. So, and it's a fun, all about quilting and sewing and a fun adventure across. So check it out. Yes, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Can't say that or I'll get dinged. So I appreciate y'all. So yes, go check them out. Go check them out. And I am working on a companion to this one of a pattern for this quilt that we ended up building all the way through this. So I am working on that companion book. So the companion book, hopefully in the next few weeks, I will be able to get it finished. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning. So good morning, Irie. Good morning, everybody. So, but yeah, go check the book out, guys. We're trying to make it a bestseller. We are trying to get this to make a bestseller, y'all. Thank you. Good morning. Thanks for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. Good morning. Good morning. So good morning, Deidre. Good morning, Irie. Good morning, Sunshine. Don't see you on TV. Yeah, I took a little bit. I was a little late there. Yes, I was a little late, guys. I was a little late. I'm sorry. It's Monday morning, y'all. It's Monday morning. And I'm like, no. So let me show you. Good morning, Miss Abby. Good morning, Miss Dolly. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, all packages are ready to be shipped and going out this morning. So thank y'all for all your O's on Friday. Thank y'all for all your O's on Friday. So we will do that again this Friday. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Bev. Good morning, Adriana, Canadian Cowboy. Y'all, welcome to the live. We're gonna have some fun today. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Miss Tammy. Good morning. Good morning. Anyways, let me put this aside. I'm going to show y'all because I'm working on, before we get started on that block for today, I'm going to show y'all because I'm working on, you got the stretch on Kindle. Yay! Awesome. Good morning, Shirley. Thank you. Good morning, Barbie. So before we get started, I'm going to show y'all. So I'm working on that Cars quilt. Let me show you guys. Check this out. Is this not cool? I'm going to lower you down a little bit so we can see. Lower you down. So we have this one completed, all stitched out. We have this one completed. She stitched out pretty. She stitched out really pretty. This is going to be a fun quilt, y'all. So then we have this one. Good morning, Miss Nancy. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Look at her. She's like, I got this. Isn't it coming out cool, Miss Dolly? This is going to be very cool. So I'm thinking I'm done with the stitch. I'm thinking I'm done stitching. And what I'm going to do is come up with the square. It's a lot of stitches, Miss Tammy. It is a lot of stitches. So, but this is going to be a center block. I think this one's going to be the center block. And then I think I have 4 squares. I think I have, so let's see, 1, because we're going to put 1 in each corner. And then I think what I'm going to do is make another quilt square to go around it. So, David, so they are on, I did them on both. I did one on the Luminaire and one on the Avenir. So they're stitching out on both. They are stitching. She's just pretty. She's just pretty. Ah, pretty, pretty, pretty. It looks like lifelike, does it not? This looks like lifelike. So, but this one right here was stitched out on the Lumi. We got to keep her going. We got to keep her going. So she was stitched out on the Lumi. So, right? So I think we're ready. So I got 4 of them. So I think we're ready to start stitching on that one. So, but not what we're working on today. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to get the book out. So how long? It took about, I think it was about 80 minutes per to stitch. It's a lot of stitching, So we're looking at, so 80 times 5. So a lot of hours into it. Good morning, Amber. Good morning, Pammy. You did 2 projects, 3 hours per. Nice, Deidre. Nice, nice. Get your coffee out, y'all. Get your coffee out. I'm excited. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm working on the companion pattern book because I know a couple of y'all had asked me about the actual quilt, if I actually made the quilt that we did in this book. Well, you know what I decided? We're going to make the quilt. So I'm going to actually make a companion pattern book for this quilt that is in this book. So it's coming out a little cool, So I think it's going to be fun. And then I think what we might do is we might just do it on live. So, right, Beth? I was like, I had a few people ask me and I'm like, why not? I can create this. I know I can. So I've about got all 12 squares created. So, and it will be available. And I'm thinking maybe $6.99 is what I'm thinking. So not too much. So, and it'll be an 8x11. It'll have, and what I'm working on is applique, and it's going to be a very easy quilt. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is the majority of the squares, or pretty much all the squares, are going to have a 4x4 block in the back, and then your applique to go on the front. So, and I'm also considering offering kits. I don't know. I'm still contemplating. So I think if I did that, I think I would actually have to order the a couple dies on that. Yay! How is it, Deb? How is it? Hopefully it's good. I'm sure it'd be a little sore for a while, but I'm sure after a while it'll be okay. I hope. Hi, Shirley. Thank you. Yay! Congratulations. Awesome, Deb. I'm excited for you. Yay! That is awesome. Good morning, Becky. Thanks for joining. Good morning. Good morning, Marnie. Welcome to the live. Awesome. Very cool. Okay, so today what we're going to do, we'll come back. If we have time, we may come back to this because we might figure out what that square, because they're going to be like around 12, because I'm thinking because she was wanting the sashing around it. So the fabric that's going to go with it, let me show you the fabric. I think today we're going to have fun with the fabric that we did on Friday. We're going to have fun with that fabric we did on Friday for this quilt square. Or the quilt square. Here it is. Okay. This is the coordinating fabric to go with these. So we may have fun with that. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to do the square for, right? Isn't it cool? It was like a perfect thing. It was like, I don't know. It was meant to be. I was meant to do a Cars quilt. So it works out. Guys. Hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Never mind. I don't have to be right back. He's right there. Maybe we're going to use these. I think we're going to use these. We're going to use those. Y'all, so the other day, I don't know if Miss Shannon's on here. When I met her at Cracker Barrel, I found a, who likes aprons? I found this apron, and it was a dolly apron. Anybody like aprons? So we're going to see if I can figure out how to put this on. So I'm thinking it goes like that, like that. The ones that I can't figure out how to make, I'm like, you know what? This will be kind of fun. Who wants to wear dolly? Ow. Da-doom, da-doom, da-doom. Let's see if my arm will allow me to go back that way. Ow. It does not like to go back that way. We're going to see. Okay. Y'all, aprons are fun, right? Hey, Shannon. The apron. Remember the apron I got? Why is it looking funky? It's looking funky. So, y'all, it's a fun apron. It's a fun apron. So, no, we're not making that apron. No, we're not making that apron. I'm not any good at those. Y'all are. We already tried that one. I wear them on baking day when I do all my sourdough stuff. Nice. It's kind of fun, right, Gracie? It's a dolly apron. So, okay. So, all right, Miss Lisa. Thank you. Have a good day. I may chat to you. I don't know. Today's a crazy day. So, okay, let's go to the book. I want to make sure. So we're on block 6, correct? We're on week 6. We're on week 6 out of 100. Y'all, week 6 out of 100. How does that happen? Right, Abby? You just got that book. Awesome. Y'all, so if you have not got this book, let's go see. Hold on. Let's go see if they have any available. I try to pin it every week to see if they have any available. Add 0 in stock. Still none in stock, guys. Still none in stock. You would think that, if they sell out that they would get more, but no. So anyways, grab this book, guys. Got it here on TikTok. Grab this book. I did not, Miss Gracie. I did not make this. It is a dolly. It is dolly. So if you search dolly aprons, you'll find it. So I'm thinking we're on block 6. Which block 6, get your book out, guys, is simple cross. So according to this one, because, we have to go by the pattern. So we're going to try. So block size 6.5 inch. And so we're doing 1/4 inch seams. We're going to turn this machine on. Turn the machine on. Because we're going to start stitching here. We're going to see if we can figure this out. See if I figure this out. Thanks for the shares, guys. Good morning, Miss Amy. Long time no see. Okay, so white fabric, 1/3 by 4.5 inch. Yo, I did not prepare for this. So we might be. Good morning, Miss Amy. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take this off. See if I can get it off. Maybe. Like, hey, I can't get this off. Thank you, Miss Amy. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna have to cut some fabric, guys. So I'm thinking I have those 5-inch blocks. Let's grab 5-inch blocks. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. I feel pretty good, except for my frozen shoulder I now have a frozen shoulder. It won't go up, Amy. Driving me nuts. But I'm doing physical therapy. I don't know. So, good morning, guys. Good morning, D. Smith. Thank you, Pearl. Thank you. Yeah, it's like it goes that way, and it's like, ow. I sat in my mother-in-law's hot tub this weekend. I'm like, oh, this is nice. It's like I need one of these to sit in every night. It actually felt pretty good after I got out of the hot tub. So I was like, Can I just have a good day? You are low on hormones, Jorinda. I probably so, because my doctor proceeded to tell me that I am definitely in menopause. So definitely. So I don't know. I don't know. I was considering taking hormones and then considering not taking hormones. I don't know. I hate to take any more medicine. So I don't know. So good morning, Katie. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to look at, see what we need to cut for these squares, and then we're going to see if we can figure this one out. We're going to go to sewing, kick that on over. So let's see what we can figure out. So I'm going to turn y'all this way, turn you this way. So we're going to see, because it looks like, so this is the square we're doing. We're doing the simple cross. So what we're going to do is we're going to get fabric ready for this. And I need to turn y'all this away. That over. You up. There we go. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let's see what we need. So according to this cutting, we need white fabric. 1 3-inch by 4.5 inch. 2 1.5 by 4.5, 1 2.5 by 3. Let's just start first. So we're going to take 1 5-inch square, and we're going to see. I'm going to stand that up there. See if I can read that far. We're going to see if we can get this cut. We're going to grab the handy dandy rotary mat here. And we're going to grab a ruler. I don't need a big ruler, a small ruler. That one's, how big is that? 1 2 3.5. Do I happen to need a 3.5 inch to do 3 by? I do not. Y'all, these are so small. So we're going to go here. So I need 1 3 by 4.5 inch. So we're going to go 1 2 3 4.5. That thing was moving. 4.5 by 3.5. 1 2 3.5. 3.5. I did not have this prepped, guys. So, okay. So 3 by 4.5. Dadgummit. Well, at least I didn't cut it too small. That would have been bad. I need 3 inches, not 3.5. I just wanted to do more cutting, guys. Not really. Sewing for Juju, free floral, bunny it, and gorgeous. But 41,000 stitches, that's a lot of stitches. Okay, so there is my 3 by 4.5 inches. Okay, there's my 3 by 4.5 inches. So I need 2 1.5 by 4.5. What is this? So this one is 4.5 by, well, how about that? 4.5 by 1.5. 1.5. There's one. Now I need one more. So it's 4.5. 1 2 3 4.5. 4.5. That is like coming out weird. There we go. I was lining up the wrong line, guys. Okay. There's my 4.5 by 1.5, right? 1.5. So 4.5 by 1.5. Okay, so there's the other 4.5 by 1.5. Then we need, y'all, this was a lot of cutting. I apologize. 2.5 by 3 inches and 1.5 by 2.5. Holy cow, y'all. Okay. And then 2.5 by 3. So now we're going to go this way. So we're going to, what do we need? Y'all, this is killing me here. 2.5 by 3. 1, 2.5. 2.5. Now I'm going to turn, oh, that is not straight. That is like way off kilter there. Way off kilter there. Okay, that's better. Okay, so 2.5 by 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2.5. So there's 2.5 by 3. And then I need 1.5 by 2.5. Is that possible? Is that possible? So that's 2. I need another square. Hold on, guys. I need another square. Need another square. I have a feeling some reason or another, guys, this is going to be a hard square. I don't know. This one may be interesting. Maybe interesting here. Okay, so we need, what did we say? We're going to fold this in half. Fold this in half so we can cut 2 at the same time, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we're going to line it up here. And we're going to go 1.5 by 2.5. Sorry I keep saying that, guys. Sorry I keep saying that, but. So we're just going to cut down that line right there. I'm going to cut down because I folded it in half. Okay, so there's 2.5s. 2.5. That's 2.5. 2.5 by 1.5. This seems tiny. This seems really, really tiny, guys. Really tiny. Okay, so there's the 2, those. Okay. Okay, we got all the white. Fabric A4. So now we need 2 different more colors. Is 4, 1, does that say 1.5? 4, 1.5 by 3 inches. 4 of them, 1.5 by 3 inches, guys. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for hanging out. So I did that one. Oh, you guys are right. Okay, so let's I'm kind of liking this fabric. So what did we say? 3 inches by 1.5. 3 inches by 1.5. So we're going to go this way. Each one of our squares for our quilt, guys, is going to be totally, totally different. Totally, totally different. Okay, So I need, what did I say? 3 inches? 3 inches. 1, 2, 3. See, this is, you guys are seeing how I cut out. I'm like, no. This is totally why I don't do patterns. Okay, so 3 inches by 1.5, and we need how many? 4 of those. We need 4 of those. We're gonna flip you this way. Flip you that way. I'm gonna trim that and make sure it's even on the end. Make sure it's even on the end here. And so we need 1, 2, 3. There's 2. 1, 2, 3. I think once we get it together, it might be okay. But this is going to be a hard square. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be hard, guys. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be hard? What you think? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sitting here talking to myself, guys. So, let's go. Do we want that one in the middle? Do we want that one in the middle? Or we could do like a pink in the middle. You guys have a choice? What do you think? We could do the green. What about the green? What do you guys think about the green? Good morning, Mima. Good morning. Good morning. Green. Okay, we're going green. Thank you. Y'all got to help me choose here. Y'all got to help me choose. Okay, so how big of a green do I need? 1, 2.5. Of course we need a 2.5 by 2.5. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? What did I do with my square? Did I put it in the bowl? I had that 2.5 inch block. I was trying to find the 2.5 inch block because then I could just use it to Irie, I threw you a surprise in your package, by the way. What's new? Oh, well, I guess we'll just cut a 2.5 inch block. We're just going to cut a 2.5 inch block. So we 1, 2. We said 2.5 by 2.5, right? 2.5 by 2.5. 1, 2.5 by 2.5. Y'all know I don't like sewing these little pieces. This is like, what? 1, 2. I need to turn the iron on so we're ready with the iron, guys. Turn the iron on so we're ready with the iron. 2.5. Okay. There we go. So that's there. So now instructions, guys. So it says follow the strip piecing method. So 1 3 and 4 inch white fabric strip and 2 1.5 by 3 inches. So 1 3 by 4.5 inch white. It's got to be that one. Strip and 2 1.5 by 3 inch. What? Did I miss cutting one? Cut 4 1.5 by 3 inch. Did I cut those wrong size? No, I did not. No, I did not. Y'all, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind here. Okay. So I need 2 of these. I think those are going to go right there. I think those are going to go right there. Okay. So white pieces as matching to strip is sewn. Cut the strip set in half. Y'all. Okay. So it looks like we're going to stitch this together this way. And then we're going to cut the sucker in half. Really? Really? Okay. Let me turn the iron on. Because we're going to need the iron. We're going to need the iron. We're going to get rid of this fabric here. That way it's not messing with this. That way it's not messing with this. But you over here. You over here. Okay. So now, oops. Come back here. Okay. So we're going to do that. Let's go over to the sewing machine. Go over to the sewing machine, y'all. Oh, and I need to plug y'all up because you are going to die on me. Y'all are going to die on me. So I'm going to bring y'all over here. Let me get you plugged up because if I don't plug you up, it's not going to work out very well. Not going to work out very well. Okay. Because I didn't get the phone charged this weekend. Charging. Okay, now we're charging. Okay, so I'm going to turn you guys this way. And then I'm going to turn you. And I'm going to turn that light down some, guys. I will turn the light down. Is that better, guys? I think that one's better. That one's better. Okay. We need to switch the foot out right quick. Switch the foot out. We need to change orange. I don't think we want orange on there. I don't think we want orange on there. Okay, so we're doing block 6. We're on week 6, guys. Week 6 out of 100. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? See, like I said, I'm just assuming that you guys are going to hang out with me for the next 100 weeks. Just assuming that you guys are going to hang out with me for the next 100 weeks. Da-doom, da-doom. I think we're just going to throw white on here. Of course. Well, thanks, Jules. Thanks, Jules. Okay, thread that one. Okay. So now I'm going to get my ironing mat up here because we're going to have to iron these too. Oh, I was like, okay. So now we're going to take these and y'all see okay? Okay. So we're going to take these and I'm going to fold this one over and I'm going to stitch this one on this side and stitch the other one on the other side. We need a starter and a stopper, guys. We need a starter and a stopper. I hear chickens crowing, guys. I hear chickens crowing. Da-doom, da-doom. Chickens are going. So I'm going to start that one. Okay, I use a start. Anybody's new to me, I use a starter and a stopper, and it's to keep it from it. So when you start stitching, it's to keep it from gathering, because sometimes when you start that stitch, it starts gathering at the stop, at the front of it. So I use that starter and that stopper to keep it from gathering, because it starts on another piece of fabric. So then you take that stopper. Nice thing is you have your needle in the down position, and then you just turn it and you trim it off. Just turn it and you trim it off here. Trim it there, trim it there. So then we're going to take this side, we're going to stitch this one down. Stitch this one down. Just stitching, stitching, stitching. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to give that a press. Then we're going to trim this in half. We're going to trim this. Thank you, Rita Mae. Thank you, thank you. So now we're going to turn back this way, guys. I'm going to unplug you for a minute, and we'll come back over here in a minute. Back over here in a minute. We're going to come back this way. So what we're going to do, I press seams open. Everybody does it a little differently, but I do a press open, guys. So I press that seam open, because what we're going to do is we're going to press it open, and then I think we're just going to cut it in half. I think is what we're going to do. Look at those instructions again. Look at those instructions again. So we're going to press that one open right there. Take this one. Anybody wanting to know about this iron? It is a wireless or cordless. I think it's actually cordless Panasonic. So flip that over, give it a press. Flip it over and give it a press. Okay, so now it says take and cut that in. So you go. So we're going to take this right here, and we should be cutting 1.5 strips. 1.5 strips here. I'm going to move it back some so you guys can see. Isn't it nice, Irie? Doesn't it work nice? Oh, sorry, guys. You're like, what are you doing over there? I don't see what you're doing. I don't see what you're doing there. Oops. I'm going to move y'all this way. I'm going to move y'all this way. That way you can see, and that way you guys can see. Okay. That's better. That's better. Okay. Back this way. So I'm going to take the ruler, and we're going to go 1.5 by 1.5 here. Let me verify. Okay. So 1.5 by 6.5. Okay. Yeah. We're trying to read instructions here. We're seeing how this goes. I'm your guys' guinea pig for you. I'm the guinea pig for you guys. So we're going to cut that in half. Cut that in half. And then we have, small pieces. Small pieces. You know how much I liked small pieces. I don't like small pieces, but that's okay. So now it says, following the strip piecing method, so 2.5 by 3 inch white fabric strip and 1.5 by 3 inch. So 2.5 by 3 inch. So 2.5 by 3 inch here. 1.5 by 3 inch. One and a half. What did I do? I don't think I cut. Cut 1.5 by 3 inch. Did I not do that? Cut 1. Yeah, somebody's got to help me here. Following the strip piecing, so 2.5 by 3 inch. Oh, wait. Hold on. This is the 2.5 by 3 inch. and 2 1.5 by 3 inch. Okay. That's 3 inches that way and 3 inches that way. How did I do that? How did I do that? I totally sewed the, or y'all. Okay, hold on. We gotta recut some fabric here. So I need this 1.5 by 3. 1.5 by 3. Let's try. Follow the, I think I cut it wrong, Barb. I think I cut it wrong. How? I don't know how. 1.5. Could have swore, unless I grabbed the wrong pieces. 1.5. So take this. So it goes this way. Okay, guys. I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Okay. Look back here. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.5. I need the 2.5 by 3 white. Okay, here's the 2.5 by 3 by white, and it's supposed to go this way. So then I need to take one. How is that going to line up? 1.5 by 3. It's going to have to go this way, right? You did block last week. Ah, guys. Okay. So cut the strip set in half length. Y'all, this is a lot of cutting. Okay. So I think I need to sew it together this way. I believe. We're gonna stitch it together. We're gonna stitch this together. Y'all, oh my gosh. We're coming back over here. Plug y'all back up for a minute. We're gonna try and keep it charged. Here. Okay. We're gonna turn, y'all. Turn. It's like, no, I don't want to turn. Okay. So it's got to go this way. It has to go this way. So, and then it's saying we're going to cut that in half. I really seriously don't know how this is going to work. Don't know how this is going to, thanks, Irie. I might need it. Sew it together, then cut it in half lengthwise if I remember. Okay, Barb. Thanks for your help. Y'all. This is way too much thinking on a Monday morning. All I gotta say is we're probably only doing one of these squares. The other ones we did multiple squares. This one on the other hand, yeah. Now I'm silent like Jack. Well, tell Jack I said hi then. Good morning, Adrian. Thanks for watching. Do you need to start? No, I think we're okay, Cynthia. I think we're still going. I think we're okay. So now I'm going to press these seams open. We're hoping we're doing it right. You guys are. Press these seams open. And I have a feeling I'm not doing a 1/4 inch seam. I just realized that too. Oh my gosh. Y'all. I have a feeling we're going to get messed up here. I have a feeling. Because that is not a 1/4 inch seam. I just remembered. Dadgummit. Good morning, Nikki. Nikki, I'm not having fun this morning doing this square. These pattern is getting me. These patterns are getting me. And I think we're going to have to start over because the square is going to be totally messed up. Totally messed up, guys. It's the simple cross, block 6 in the book, Nikki. Block 6 in the book. Cynthia, y'all see my downfall, right? Y'all see my down. Sew the print to the white and then subcut. Keep smiling. I'm smiling, Margaret. I am smiling. I promise you, I'm smiling. Okay, so we cut it in half. Okay, now take 2 of the 1.5 by 2.5 white strips and the 2.5 by 2.5 fabric square and sew the unit showing the following standard. So if I sew I think I would sew that one and that one there. Hold on, let me sew this on there. You don't have your book, you gave it to Ashley. See how you are? That's all right. Let me sew these together right quick. Hold on. Because I have a feeling if this doesn't work, we may have to start over because, of course, my stitch lengths are all the same, but like I said, not a 1/4 inch seam. Y'all, I totally messed up. I forgot. That I should have moved my needle to the middle. See, my other machine starts on that one. This one does not start in the middle, so. That means we're going to have to cut it all out again. Cut it all out again. Hang out, guys. Hang out, guys. Because this is going to be like a 4.5 inch block instead of 6.5 inch block, I think. More than likely. We're going to find out. Okay. Okay. So, I think we may be okay. So we're going to take that one, and then we're going to take this one, put that one there, take this one, put it here. I think we may be getting somewhere. I think we might be getting somewhere. So, maybe. You're on the right track. All right, Barb. Okay. Let me stitch these together. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to stitch these together right quick. Let's stitch these together. Just keep stitching. Just keep a stitching. See, this is where this takes me out of my comfort zone, guys. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. But that's what's fun. That's what's fun. Okay. Actually, I think it may be looking okay. I think it might be looking okay. Thanks, Barb. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, so let me hand press this and I'll grab the iron. We'll press it down and then looks like we're going to sew the white strips to the outside of this. So the white strips to the outside of this. But like I said, okay, so there's that. It looks good. Looks good, guys. So now we're going to take that, and then according to there, we're going to take white strips. See, that's where I'm off. I'm off already an inch, but that's okay. That's okay. We're off an inch, but we're going to make it work anyways. We're going to make it work anyways. Trim that off. Trim that off. Like I said, this is what happens when you don't do a 1/4 inch seam, guys. This is what happens when you don't do a 1/4 inch seam. So we're going to sew that one there. Take this one, trim this one off. Like I said, I'm off a whole inch there. So we're probably going to have a 5. Good morning, Joanne. Number 6, ma'am. We are on number 6. We are on number 6. And I accidentally didn't do the 1.5 inch or the 1/4 inch seam. Didn't do the 1/4 inch seam. Okay. Let me stitch this one down right quick. It's one of those is like take one block down. I don't know how we do that. How many blocks are on the wall? We started with 100 blocks on the wall. We are now down to, see, now I'm going to have to calculate. What, 94 blocks on the wall? I remember singing that song as a kid. Okay, I have to look in the book. It looks like one I've already done. Well, Joanne, if you could help out, that'd be awesome, because y'all. But like I said, I didn't do the 1/4 inch seam, and because I didn't do the 1/4 inch seam, and I think that light is going to get me here. Let's see if we can go. We're going to go this way a little bit. This way a little bit. Back it up a little bit. The glare on that light. The glare on the light. There we go. That'd be better. So we're going to press this one open. Press this one open. That's a lot of stitching on a block. Lot. Might be off a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm off a little bit, Joanne. I know I'm off a little bit. It's okay. Because what we'll do is we might just have to redo it. We might just have to redo it. Because them... Y'all, we are way off. We are way off on that. I think we might have to start over, guys. I think we might have to start over. What do you think? I'm like so off, it's not even funny. Let me fix the... Let's move it back over to the 1/4 inch seam. Back over. Yes. Okay. I moved that. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally off. We are totally off. So we're going to start over, guys. We're going to scratch this one and start over. We're scratching and start over. You can just be filed. You can be filed. We're going to start over here. Start over. Start over. Log cabin was easy. Log cabin was easier, guys. Okay. Let's try this again. Try this again. Okay. So we're going to take white block. Got a piece the cut pieces together, as they say, then sew together like the picture. I think I did, Barb, but the problem is with not doing that 1/4 inch seam, I messed myself up. I believe. Looking at the block. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again, guys. We're just going to try this again. Try again. All else fails, try again. Okay. So, we're going to take white block, cut 3 by 4.5. 1, 3 by 4.5. He is good. He's tired. He played with 3 puppies yesterday, so he is sleeping. He is tired, sleeping on the couch. So 3 by 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Cut pieces first, lay out, get in mind how it works together, then start to sew. Okay, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this, guys. I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. So we're going this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Did I just do that wrong? No, 4.5 by 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4.5 by 3. We need 1 of those. Then we need 2 1.5 by 4.5, which I think that's what this was. Let's see, doom. That's 4.5. Now I do 1.5. One and a half. There's 1.5 by 4.5. I need 1 more of those. 1 more of those. Good morning. Good morning. Thank y'all for hanging out. We're on try 2, guys. We're on try 2 of this block. We are working on block 6 of the book, y'all. Block 6 of the book. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Don't judge me is all I gotta say. 4.5 by 1.5 by 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. One and a half. Okay, so there's the, okay, I haven't done that one specifically, but I've done the 9 square, which is similar. Okay. There's never no, thankfully there's no judgment. Okay, so we've got the 1 3 by 4.5. We've got the 2 1.5 by 4.5. Now we need 1 2.5 by 3. 1 2.5. So we're going to go line you up there, line you up there. So the print, okay. So we need, what did I say? 2.5 by 3, right? 1 2.5. 2.5, right? 2.5 by 3. 2.5. You can go there by 3. 1 2 3. Okay, so there's the 1 2.5 by 3. And then I need 2 1.5 by 2.5. So I'm going to take this one. Two and a half. So 2.5. So I need 2. So 2.5 this way by, right? 1 2.5 by 1.5. Thanks, Joanne. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So 2.5, 1.5 by 2.5, 1, 2.5 by 1.5. Okay. So there's the two, those. Okay, so there is all the white. So now let's cut the other ones. Let's cut the other ones. Put you over there. We're doing different fabric this time just because the other one didn't work out very well. So we're going to do different. So we are going to go blue in the middle and pink on the outside. So we're going to do, I need 4 of them, 1.5 by 3. I need 4, 1.5 by 3. So fold this in half. Thanks for hanging out this morning, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Anybody new to the live? We are on here Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning. We're usually doing something fun. Mondays are the block from the book. So we've got 100 weeks. We're on 6. We're on block 6. So we haven't made it very far. So 1.5 by 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 3. I'm going to turn it this way. Turn it this way. And I need 4 of these. So that's 1.5. So we're going to take and trim this down a little bit. Trim it so we can square it up. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, so we need 1.5, right? 1.5 by 3. I think this is where I may have messed up last time. I don't know. Okay, there's 1, 2. 1.5. 1.5. Okay, there's 4. And then I need a 2.5 by 2.5 block. I need a 2.5 by 2.5 block. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use the pink. Da-doom, da-doom. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2.5. By 2.5. Okay. All right, here we go again, guys. Y'all ready for this? Okay, 2.5 by 2.5. This is your center block. Okay, here we go. Center block. So that's center block. Okay, you're saying lay it out before I do anything. So, but I can't because I got to sew those other 2 together to be able to lay it out. Let's start. I'm going to put that there. Okay. So, first one, strip piecing. So 1, 3.25. So this is 3 by 4.5. 3 by 4.5. And then I am going to sew in 2 of the 1.5 by 3. So that's 2 of these. 2 of these. Now I'm going to sew these 2 together with a 1/4 inch seam. I'm going to sew these 2 together with a 1/4 inch seam. And let me get the... Oh, okay. Hubbies take priority. Hubbies take priority. Let me grab my charger to my phone. That way I don't lose you guys. That way I don't lose you guys. We're still talking it through there. We're still talking it through. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. I had my printer plugged up because I was printing y'all's labels this morning. Okay. Plug y'all up. Plug you up. Good morning, Ashley. How you doing this morning? We are trying to do block 6 from this book. So that is currently what we're working on. Currently what we're working on here. Okay. So let me go sew. I'm going to sew and make sure I'm going to make sure here. I'm going to sew 1/4 inch seam. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. And say, I keep moving you back, but it's just like a short stitch, just a short stitch. I may have to get my other machine out and we may do it different next week. That way we know that we're doom. Okay, 1/4 inch seam. That says it's a 1/4 inch seam. I hope it's a 1/4 inch seam. Okay. So now we take this one and we're going to press these seams open. It looks better. It's kind of a narrower stitch there, so press that seam open. Now I'm going to press this seam open. Grab the iron. Okay, and then I think we're going to cut this one in half is the next step. The book indicated to use skein. I don't know what that is, Barb. Skein 1/4. What is skein 1/4? I'm with you, Ashley. I don't know what that is either. Help us out, Barb. I don't know what that means. 1.5. Anybody know what skein 1/4 is? Cut that one in half. A very small 1/4 inch, so tiny you can't get it. It's between the 1/4. Oh my gosh. You sew a little less than a 1/4. It's a tiny bit. Y'all know what I want to call that? A tiny beep, 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 beep. I don't cuss, but beepity beep, beep, beep. That's what we're going to say. We're going to hope it works with a 1/4. We're going to hope it works with a 1/4. To save on that, y'all. No. Okay, so we now have just a tick narrower than a 1/4. It's a scant. Do tiny. Okay, that's why I made 10. Y'all, Nancy, I'm with you. We should have done 10. We should have done 10. Okay, so we're gonna take these. We're gonna hope. We're gonna hope. We're gonna find out. Okay. Step 2, following the speed, take 2.5 by 3, 2.5 by 3, and then 1.5 by 3. Then I'm taking these two. What the hey? 1.5. Wait a minute. So 2.5 by 3 white strip and 1.5 by 3. Did I cut these wrong? 3. I'm about to quit, guys. 2.5. So 2.5 by 3 to 1.5. What did I do? 1.5. These are 1.5 by 3. This one is 2.5. 2.5. Oh, they're 2. This is 2.5 by 4. There's my problem. There is my problem. I went 2.5 by. Why did I go 2.5 by 4? 2, 1.5. 3 by 4.5. 1.5 by 4. So 2.5 inch by 3 inch white. 3 by 4. 2.5. Oh, well, we're going to cut this one. Hold on. So this one should have been 2.5 by 3, not 2.5 by 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that should have been that way, right? That way it stitches together. All right, Abby. Thank you. Good morning, guys. Okay, so 2.5 by 3.5. So that one should be, yes, okay. So we're going to stitch these together. Y'all. I don't know. I hope this works out. Okay, so we're going to stitch those two together. Stitch those two together. Okay, let me stitch those right quick. It's gonna work because y'all are helping me. Here. I figure we all have downfalls. My downfall is reading patterns, y'all. Which y'all see. Sometimes I feel stupid. I know I'm not, but sometimes it's like, yo, I just can't get it through my head. I'm one of those, I always had problems with math. So in college, I took applied math. So it was all hands-on and something that had to do with something in what you're working on. So, everyday life. So it made it work out okay. So then I think this one we take and cut in half, 1.5 by 4. Sometimes I have to read them over and over and over. Right, Joanne? I'm telling you. You're going to cut this one too. Okay. So I'm going to go 1.5 on this one. 1.5 on. Thank y'all for your help. We're going to get this. We are going to get this, y'all. Oh, I need the big ruler. That way we actually get it 1.5 by 1.5. Okay. 1.5 by 1.5, guys. Okay. So now, next step. Okay. Take 2 of the 1.5 by 2.5 inch white pieces of fabric. So I think this is the 1.5 by 2.5. And the 2.5 by 2.5 inch block. So now we're to the center block. Now we're to the center one. So now we're going to take here and here. This is where we ended up last time, I think. Okay, so I'm going to sew that one together. So the other side. Okay, so now we're going to press those seam open. Hot flash. I think I get more hot flashes when I'm stressed. Here, guys. Okay. There's that one. Okay, so now Sew the unit following the standard piecing method. This is the unit at the center of the block. Okay. I got it. I got it. We're going to get this. Okay. So now I'm going to take this one. And y'all, it's actually the right. So I'm going to go this one this way. This one this way. So let me stitch those together. See, this right here just shows everybody's human and nobody's perfect. So I am far from perfect, but we all have fun. We all have fun sewing. So that's the main thing. I maybe look stressed, but at least we're having fun. Okay, so let's press this one open. It is a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, I'll tell you. Definitely a challenge. Okay, so let's press this one open. Okay, here's where we got stuck last time, guys. Here is where we got stuck last time. And I think I just realized what I did last time. So we have this one. Now we're going to sew. I'm a knucklehead, guys. So now we're going to sew these onto this side. Sew this, and then the other ones go on the other side. I think I missed that one last. Me too. Sometimes I even need to sleep on it. You know, right? Exactly. It is like a puzzle, Barb. It is like a puzzle. Totally like a puzzle. And it's funny. I think your sewing machine knows that when you're tired. Because when you're tired, nothing ever comes out correctly. Something that is not working at all, and you go and sleep, and you come back the next day, and you think you're doing exactly the same thing that you had done before. You're thinking you're doing exactly the same thing, but needless to say, it actually works the next day. I think it's your sewing machine saying, go take a break. Go take a break. You need a break. Go take a break. Break time. Break time. Okay. Fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed this is actually going to work. Hand press these. Hand press these. It's a little off, but I don't know. Fingers crossed here, guys. Fingers crossed. It's a little off, but come on. Match up, please. Match up, please. Please. Oh my gosh, guys. I think it might actually work. I think it might actually work. I think we did it. I think we did it. I think we did it. Y'all are awesome. Bingo. Bingo. Yay. Yay. Hold on, let me stitch this other side right quick, and we're going to press it open. Y'all, I think we actually did it. I think we actually did it. We may pull the other one out and see if I just messed up. We're going to see if I just messed up. All right. Opening this one up. Opening this one up here, guys. Ta-doom. Ta-doom. Press that one open. Press that one open. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Pretty close. I think it's okay. Hold on. Let's grab my mess from the last one. We're going to grab my mess from the last one. See if I was off on it. We're going to see. Hold on. Was I just completely... No, because I had sewed those on there. I was just completely off. You know what? I'm thinking. Wonder if we could, because it's like way off here. So if I could take, how is it off that much? I don't know. We're not going there. I don't even want to do it. We're just going to leave that one alone. We're going to leave that one alone. I don't even want to try it. We got one going. I know, it looks tiny, Joanne. Yeah, it's going in the trash. It's going in the trash. So, yeah. But you know what? Oh, well. Yeah, I like this one. This one is good. This one's good. It is good. So, all right. We're going with that one. We're going with that one. We're going with that one because let's see what else we have here. Because we have our 9 patch. We've got our... Wait, hold on. This is a 9 block. This was the checkerboard. So that's the checkerboard. That one's the 9 patch. Oh, I'm showing you guys here. So we have this one. Then we have that one. These are going to be cool. These are going to be cool together, guys. Cool, cool, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, and then we have the log cabin from last week. Hold on. So the log cabin. Because I think we had fun with the log cabin last week. So this one, we did this one. This was the second one we did last week. That was the owl. I like the owl. The owl turned out pretty. But this one turned out pretty too. This one turned out pretty too. So that one was a bit of a challenge for me. I felt like I was doing it backwards. It kind of, I don't know. We did make this one big. We did make this one big. Good morning, Dee. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we made that one a little big, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm thinking what we're going to do is maybe y'all can help me cut. Let's cut up that Cars quilt. Y'all mind helping me cut up car quilt this morning? So we're going to go that one. So we'll probably have to go back and make a small one. So because we have, I'm going to move this down. Move this down. So anybody that wasn't here earlier, I'm working on a cars quilt, and I have these cars. What size are your cars going to be? So I'm trying to think, because I have, it's too big. We're going to see how big, because I'm thinking, so that's a 10-inch square. So I'm going to take and cut the 10-inch squares, and then I'm going to do ahead of the game. You're ahead of the game, Joanne? I'm going to take the stabilizer off the back of these. And then we're going to, no. Oh. I don't see the one before I had to step away, Lynn. It did, Lynn. It did. Hold on. Let me show you. It worked. It worked. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So now what we're going to do is, I didn't see your before comment, Joanne. I didn't see your before comment. I apologize. For some reason, this tearaway tears one way, but it does not tear the other way. Does not tear it the other way. I have to make mine fingers. Lynn, good luck. Because make sure your machine's on 1/4 inch. All I say is make sure your machine's on 1/4 inch. If you want to go back and watch on YT, you can. Go back and watch on YT. Okay. So we're going to take this. And I'm going to take this here. We're going to square him up. Square him up. I'm not seeing it, Joanne. What is the comment you're saying? I've been off sewing for the last week doing other projects. We got to do other projects. We have to do other projects. They're kind of fun. Okay, so we have that one. Then we have this one. Maybe rephrase it a different way, Joanne. Maybe rephrase it a different way. Thank y'all for hanging out this morning, guys. I said, anybody that got fabric on Friday, it will ship out this morning. It's going to ship out this morning, guys. Get her centered. Why do you have to use such a big piece of stabilizer for a small piece? Ashley, it's in the hoop. It's just how I hoop it. That way it actually goes out past the hoop and it actually pulls, you're able to pull it. But I actually go and reuse the stabilizer. I go and reuse that stabilizer, so. Because you can actually take and tape it together. You can take and tape it together. I think she's my favorite because I like purple. I think she's my favorite because I like purple. I think you guys can see her. Yep, you guys can see her. Because it has to be as big as the hoop you're using. It has to be as big as that hoop you're using. Isn't she pretty? She is pretty, 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 pretty. You know, it's so much fun. I think most of the stash of remnants of batting fusible interfacing. Yeah, well, you know. I have remnants of all kinds of stuff everywhere, so remnants of all kinds of stuff everywhere. Sally and Mater. Thank you. I was trying to remember her name, Ashley. Sally, but I don't know, because I don't know if it was because I think this one, I think Sally is the blue one. I can't remember who the purple one is. So I don't know. This one I use the other stabilizer. I need to get some more of that no-show mesh stabilizer. I can't remember. I was going to say that is not going to work. That was way too small. Way too small. Ramon, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it too. Thank y'all for the help. Thank you. Ramon. Okay. Y'all, check him out. I think the Lightning McQueen, he's cool. He is going to be the center block, guys. He is going to be that center block. So now, the coordinating fabric, I'll put this down. Put that down, because the coordinating fabric is this. Y'all see this, how this is going to work? This is going to be cool. This one is going to be cool. It's just, I don't know, it just matches. It just matches. Thinking. Isn't that nice? Nice. What we're going to do is we're going to sew it around one square, just see what it looks like. It's about all the time we'll have. We'll get it sewed around one square, guys. I'm thinking 2-inch. Well, let's do 3-inch. We're going to go 3-inch. Let's do a 3-inch square. Okay, let's go over to the sign P. Is that YouTube you have? It is. It is. I am on both, Joanne. I am on both platforms at the same time. Both platforms at the same time, and it replays on YT. It replays over on YT. So, and you can actually see it a lot better on there. So. So we're going to leave that in the middle. 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. Excited to see what this is going to look like, y'all. Joanne, if you search my name on YT, you'll find me. You will find me. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thank you, Cynthia. Okay, so let's... Oh, okay. You're back. You're back, Joanne. I think you could do a hashtag unblock too sometimes. Hey, Suzanne, I sent you a message this morning. Good morning. How was your weekend? Okay, coolness. Coolness, coolness. So we're adding 3-inch strips to the outside of the Lightning McQueen square here. We're going to go out a little bit further. I got to cut one more strip. Cut one more strip so we can see what this turns out like. I'm excited. Miss Tammy, are you in here? This is her quilt. This is her quilt. I think you said for your nephew. I think it's for her nephew. I can't remember. I can't remember. Thanks for hanging out. I'm curious to see what this is going to turn out like, guys. Curious to see. Running a little. Suzanne, I was running late this morning. I didn't hop on until almost 4:45. I'm like, oh my gosh. Everybody's going to wonder where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 6. Wonder. I'm cutting the selvage off the end of this here. Okay. So now the last piece. Yeah, it's going to be a cool quilt, Barb. I think it's going to be a cool quilt too. I believe it's going to be a cool quilt. Okay. Almost. It's funny. Every one I do is like, oh, that's my favorite. Nope, that's my favorite. Every quilt I do is like, oh, that's my favorite quilt. I don't know. I just love all my quilts. Quilts are fun. So Miss Tammy ordered a Lightning McQueen quilt. So that is currently what we're adding. We're going to see how this square turns out. We just want to see how it turns out. Anybody new to the live? We're on Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning. We are always doing something different. There was a request for double-sided keychain. Y'all wanted to do double-sided keychain on yeah, Suzanne has the gnome one. I got my quilt book, and funny, the inside was upside down and backwards. Ah, Michelle. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's get this one stitched right quick. Go over there and give this one. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Okay, so we're going to come back over here. We're going to come back over here. And we're going to press this right quick. We are going to press that. Let me grab this fabric. I'll cut some more strips. I want to make sure that, like I said, this is going to be the center block on this. It does make an original, right? Hey, have some fun with it. Have some fun with it. Okay, so let's get this one pressed. We're going to give this one a press. We'll press open those seams and then we'll get it going here. I think it's going to be cool. I think it's going to be cool. I like to make original things. Original things are just fun. Original things are just fun. Fun, fun. Hear the birds chirping this morning out there. The birds are chirping, y'all. Ooh, y'all, look at this. It just made it pop. That just made it pop, guys. That is going to be pretty. That is going to be pretty, guys. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Very cute. All right, guys, check it out. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, I'm going to move you over here. So I'm talking to both of y'all at the same time here. That way I'm talking to both of y'all at the same time. Okay. And I'm like under the bed there. Under the bed. There we go. Okay. So, y'all, Lightning McQueen is going to be cool. This is going to be a cool quilt. So, right? I'm excited. I'm excited. Miss Tammy, you on here? I don't think she's on here this morning. I have not seen her this morning. So, y'all, that's kind of cool. That one's kind of cool. As I said, if you're new to me, I'm on 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, Arizona time. I think we're actually Pacific Standard Time currently. I am good, Miss Christy. I am good. How are you? Where did you get the embroidery files? Natalie, so if you send me a message, this one right here came on my machine. This one came on my machine. And Mater came on my machine, but I have a few other ones, but if you send me a message, I'll tell you where I got them. I can tell you where I got them at. Today we did our quilt square. We did block 6. Block 6, where are we at? Block 6. So we did block 6 this morning. And then we moved on to Lightning McQueen. We had to do block 6 twice because the first time we messed up. Or I messed up. I'm including you guys in the mess up, but you know, hey, we're all a team here, right? We're all a team. Just saying. Yeah, thanks. So anyways, so yes, so Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning. We're good. Hey, we all have fun. Y'all. And also, if you don't have my book yet, grab my book. It is over on A. I've got book 1 and book 2 out, and I'm currently working. The next book to come out is actually the companion to book 1 for the actual quilt, because I had a couple people ask me about the quilt in here. Y'all, these are fictions. This is not a true, this is not actual. I know a lot of it in here, it comes back to what we do here on the lives, but it's not a true story. It's just a fun, heartfelt, fun story. So both of them. But being as y'all, I've had a few of y'all ask about the quilt in here. I'm creating it. I am creating the quilt pattern. I'm going to be making it available also. So I'm saying within the next 2 weeks, it should publish. Within the next 2 weeks, I should be ready to publish. So I did share Miss Irie a couple just to get an idea on what y'all thought about it. So I'm excited. Joanne, yay! Thank you for joining on YT. Thanks for joining on YT. Thanks for the heart me, Paula. Thanks for the heart me. Yes. So be ready in the next couple weeks. The companion to book 1 is coming out, and we may just create a 2-day class. We may do a 2-day class because next month, thanks for the follow. Next month, our virtual class that we're doing is rope bowls. Anybody that wants to join on the rope bowl class, shoot a message. It'll send you back the information for it. And then in May, we're going to do freestanding lace. Y'all wanted to do a freestanding lace class. So this is what we're going to be doing in May. It'll be a 2-day class though, because we'll have to create that freestanding lace that first day. And then that second day we'll create something fun. So, and we may just do this. I'm thinking we may just do this. So it is a lot of fun. It's really gorgeous. If you've never done freestanding lace, you got an embroidery machine, come sign up, guys. Come sign up. I don't have that class. You said, yes, Miss Suzanne, thank you for signing up. I appreciate you signing up. I'll be getting this one on there also for you guys to be able to sign up for it. So you guys have, let's see, what do we got going here? I think we're about 6:30. Nikki, let's meet at 7:15 for walking. 7:15 for walking this morning. And as I said, if you guys ordered, I am shipping those out today. I already got them all. You should have received a notification. I do have 2 stuck in Goodyear. I don't know why I have 2 stuck in Goodyear. Christy, I think one of yours is stuck in Goodyear, and then somebody else's is stuck in Goodyear. So I sent them a thing trying to find out why it's stuck in Goodyear, but we'll see. I'll see if I can talk to the post office today. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Y'all asked for double-sided keychain. I think this week on Wednesday, we're going to do the United States map. Good morning. Just popping in. Super excited to get my fabric. Can you give us a quick overview of what we did today, Miss Tracy? Yay, Paula. Yay. My email was wrong. That's why I didn't get got you, Tonya. Okay. But you went ahead, but you got it anyway. So yes. So I can give you an overview of what we did today. So today what we did is we did block upcoming classes. So upcoming classes is for April, we're doing the rope bowl. We're going to be actually doing the rope bowl. So what we'll do is we'll that morning, because it goes from 9 to 3. So that morning we will go over and we'll actually make the fabric rope. We'll be actually making that fabric rope. I'll show you exactly how to do it. And you don't need any tools or anything, because you have the little attachments and stuff that you need that you can do to make the fabric rope. You don't have to. Thank you, Tracy. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to actually show you all how to make that rope bow. And I'll be getting the supply list out to you. Suzanne was asking me about the supply list earlier. So I'll be getting that supply list out. In May, we're going to be doing freestanding lace. I had a request for freestanding lace. That's going to be a 2-day class, because that first day, rope bowls are fun. That first day, we got to create this freestanding lace. You got to create the freestanding lace. So I did. Joanna, hold on, I'll show you. In May, we're going to be doing this. So like I said, it'll be a 2-day class. You'll have to create the freestanding lace that first day, because it takes a while to create. So this is what we'll be doing in May. So those are the 2 classes coming up. I will get this one. I'll get this one added so you guys can get in there and get this one, get registered for this one. So fun. So tomorrow, double-sided keychains. Double-sided keychains tomorrow. The designs we'll be using tomorrow is Anita Good Design. So go check out Anita Good Design. I think they have a free one out there. So go check it out. And that way you're ready for tomorrow. So I had this said in the other chat, the block 7 is basically the same as block 6, just the different. Are you kidding me? No. Joanne is saying block 7 is the same as block 6. All right. We'll figure it out next Monday, Joanne. Thanks for the warning, though. I appreciate the warning. So, all right, I gotta go. I will talk to you guys later. Center's different. Okay. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, 4:30 Arizona time, and then I think I said it's Pacific Standard Time. So, see y'all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for helping. Thanks for helping me out get that pattern going. So. Every day is a good one. So we help each other out. So, all right, take it easy. Love y'all. Thank you. Where are we at here, guys?